Alright folks, welcome back to another run here in American Truck Simulator. We are in the International LT625. You can find that truck in the SES forum. I will leave a link for that in the description of the video. Shout out to Galliman, who helped fix the truck, bring it up to 1.35 and DX11. Shout out to Creech Bomb for his coming sound. Alberto Rio has some sound files in there as well. And there's a whole host of other people. But I got the custom bumper there. Does come with that, as well as custom side skirts, different sleeper options. I really like that part, as well as just the overall truck. It's something different. It looks well put together. We're going from Sea Horizon in Everett to Sea Horizon in Port Angeles. We will be riding ferry today, so first time I'm going to be doing that in the Washington DLC. If you go inside here, you got the Scania dashboard. Of course, that's not realistic, but I have no complaints there. Everything is animated in the truck. Your parking brakes, trailer brakes, as well as your warning lights. You got your left turn signal, right turn signal. Your pedals is animated. It's really well detailed in here. So if you haven't already, folks, hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get this going.
Turn left. Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Go straight on.
All right. Well, I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind heavily lately. And that is, there's a show that I watched. There's a show that I watched on HBO called Foster. It talked about the largest child and family service district in the country, and that's Los Angeles County. It went into the lives of several different foster, care children, foster children, and it just went over the struggles and stuff that they went through. Some of them were kids that came from troubled homes. Some were drug addicted babies that were born with like crack and cocaine in their system, and it really brought home to me, that situation, because I was a foster child myself. I was a foster child from the time I was like 5 up until I was 18. I had been through 13, 14 different homes, and I was just able to relate to a lot of the stuff that they were saying, in this documentary. And it just to raise awareness that, you know, I feel that the social workers, they get paid so little to deal with so much. And I feel that sometimes that is often the reason why children fall through the cracks. I mean, I've been in the system for about 13, 14 years, and I fell through the cracks. Oh, slow down. I almost blew that. Got the drawbridge moving over there. But yeah, the system is broken. The system is very broken. One that can use a lot of help. You know, we need good social workers, need good foster parents, especially good foster parents. You know, people don't realize that foster parents, they take on so much when bringing in a child to their home that they do not know. And the only thing that they know is, you know, what's on paper, you know, what the social workers tell them, you know, and they have to take on that burden of this child. They have to take on this burden of bringing this child into their home, not knowing anything about them. These kids, you have to understand, because I was one of them, they come with emotional baggage. Baggage that most people can't take. Most people can't comprehend. They can't understand. They can't fathom. I just want to spread awareness. You know, we need good foster parents. You know, because some of these kids did fall through cracks. You know, some of these kids, they were bounced around in so many different homes. You know, I was just watching these different kids, and, you know, some of them said that they've been in 14, 15, 16, 17 homes, and it's just so sad. And, you know, I was one of those kids, you know, and I was fortunate enough to get into my last foster home, and it was there for like 3 or 4 years, pretty much my high school years.
Keep left.
My high school years, I was with them. They were very good people. I still keep in contact with them to this day. I keep in contact with their children, their biological children to this day. I keep in contact with their grandkids, you know, because they had such a big impact on my life, you know. And through the good and the bad, there were the bad foster parents that had an impact on my life as well. You know, that not necessarily for the better, but they had an impact on my life.
I found out first.
But yeah, as I was saying,
Let's find a new route.
I guess I could go. Let's just
Go
stay
straight
right here
on.
for right now.
Caution, please mind
So I
the
could have
speed.
went over there too, but yeah, I just, you know, we need more good. You know, we need understanding foster parents. You know, ones that understand that these kids, they are not going to be easy to deal with. I know for sure I wasn't easy to deal with. I know I was very difficult to deal with. I came with a lot of baggage. You know, I came with a lot of baggage. It's amazing that there are some
Caution,
of these kids.
please mind the speed limit.
It's amazing, like.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Dang. See, I get this messed up with Fern Bus. The Fern Bus, when I want to look left and right, I use the keyboard. I still got that set for my steering. Anyway. As I was saying, you know, we need support from all over. You know, we need dedicated foster parents. You know, ones that would take these kids in and will
Keep
actually
right,
understand.
And then exit right.
what it is that they're going through. We need social
Exit
workers.
right.
We need decent social workers that actually care, you know, about the welfare of the kid and not just want
Keep
to get
left,
a paycheck.
and then turn left. Turn left.
So we are going to the ferry here. I'm not sure how far it is.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
It should be right up here.
Go
So
straight
some
on.
of this run might be in the nighttime. That's okay too. But yeah, it really hit home. I remember I was telling my wife, I said I was very hard to watch. You know, because it was like I was reliving some of the feelings all over again. And it just goes to show you the emotion and the mental stability of a foster child, whether if they're currently in the system or they're not. Like myself, you know, even 16 years later after being out of the system, it still affects me to this day. You know, I have issues, you know. Some of them are anger related, some of them are emotionally related. You know, I admit I'm a broken person, you know. I came from a broken life. You know, I didn't have a silver spoon like some people had. You know, I didn't have the weight paid for me. You know, I at a very young age, I was braiding my sister's hair. You know, at a very young age, I was fixing my sister and brother dinner. You know, that's just what life was about. You know, I had to grow up fast. You know, I was raised in a household where, you know, other things took precedent over kids, over, you know, my parents' children, you know, over me and my sisters and stuff. You know, other stuff took over that. Other stuff was more valuable than the well-being of me and my sister and my brother. And we had to accept that. And a lot of these kids, some of them didn't even have that opportunity to accept it. Some of these kids were taken from birth. You know, I was fortunate enough to be able to spend the first 5-6 years of my life with my mom, with my dad. Now my dad's not here with me no more. He passed away about like 16 years ago. But I was forced to grow up fast. You know, I didn't have no time to
Caution,
enjoy
please mind
childhood.
the speed limit.
You know, I was, like I said, I was taking care of my siblings up until 5 or 6, and when we went in foster care, I had to grow up in a different way. You know, I had to adjust to not being with my parents no more. And it was hard. You know, I went through hell being in the system. I felt that truly in my first foster home was when I first realized that, hey, kids can fall through cracks here in this system.
Keep left.
I'm a firm believer in that.
Left.
Especially when you go to, you know, children and family services, you know, and you just look.
Turn left.
Do I go here? Yeah. It says turn left, but I guess let's go in here and see what is going on. I've never been through this way before, so I'm gonna assume I'm going the right way. It said turn left, but in reality I'm not turning left. Let's see. Try to figure out what it is I'm doing. Oh, I'm going through there. Okay. So let's go in this lane. So I probably could have came in from right there, but No, and that is okay. Alright, they're waiting for us to board this ship. I don't know if I'm gonna hit on the side there. Alright. Parking brake on. Guess we can shut the engine off. Inside the ferry. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our boat ride. This is the only boat ride we got, so
Reroute.
so yeah, part of this ride will be at night, 9:17 p.m. We shouldn't got much longer to go. It's only 130 miles maybe. Now it's 42. I really like this truck though. I really do. I'm turning left, so get over here.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Alright, we are on our way to Port Angeles. But yeah, I just want to raise awareness for that. You know, everybody needs help. You know, especially the foster kids. You know, the social workers need help. You know, because as I was saying, you know, I go to my social worker's office sometimes and she will have a caseload. Literally, do not come out, asshole. They will literally have stacks of just cases, you know, on their desk. And it's just, and they don't have time to go through all that. They only have like an 8-10 hour day sometimes. And they go through all those kids. I can only imagine the amount of kids per worker has, you know. And I just wish there was a better ratio of workers
Get ready to turn right.
to kids, you know.
Turn right.
But that's my little 2 cents about it. You know, it's not easy. Nobody asks to be a foster kid. Nobody asks to be one. There's not a kid in this world that is born saying, hey, I want to be a foster kid. No. It's usually because they come from a broken home. You know, whatever that might be, whether it's drug related, alcohol related, both. Whether they were abandoned at birth, domestic abuse, whether that's physically or emotionally. You know, let's face it, there are some bad parents out there. You know, not all foster kids are in the system due to bad parenting. You know, because there are some parents out there that simply just made a mistake. And, you know, they are fighting every day to get their kids back. You know, I was one of them. You know, so not every kid not every kid in the system, you know, is due to bad parenting. You know, some parents just made a mistake. That's all. You know, shit happens. Shit happens, and it's a way of life. You know. Oh. All right. Could have gave us a little bit more warning there. All right. right, come on, truck. Now I'm stuck here. They sure put this truck in a perfect place here, didn't they? Oh, truck, come on. He ain't able to get through. Oh, he got over. Okay. Oh, they're not letting me in. Come on. Oh man, I'm sorry folks. This is totally not expected. Alright. Well, old fashioned way.
Fine. I'll find a new route. Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Alright, but I'm gonna just sit back, let you all enjoy the rest of this ride in the International LT625. I just wanted to bring that up because, like I said, it's been weighing on my mind pretty heavily. You know, watching that documentary and being able and going through that myself. Just remember to the foster parents out there, you know, I commend y'all.
Go straight on.
I commend you all for taking on these kids, for taking on myself. I know I wasn't easy. I came with a lot of emotional baggage, you know, and it shows even to this day, you know, with me being 34 years old. It shows, you know.
Go straight on.
I just can't take on a lot of stuff, you know, it hurts. But I love doing these videos. That's kind of like my getaway sometimes. You know, to be able to produce content for you guys, even when I do make mistakes. And
get ready to turn right.
Even when I do end up, you know, crashing and stuff and getting stuck under, you know, getting stuck
turn
back there.
Right.
You know, I enjoy this. I enjoy doing this, you know. I'm near 1,000 subscribers, so you know, I'm about halfway, you know, to 1,000. Well, not halfway to 1,000, but
get ready to turn left.
I'm a halfway between 900 and 1,000. I put it like that. I think I'm on like
turn left.
950 almost. So, you know, there are things that make me happy. You know.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Anyway, folks, we're about to park this boat. I'm gonna have to definitely adjust here. Oh, maybe not. Nope, I think I am straight. Straight enough. But this is the International LT625. Like I said, I will put the description in, put the link in the description of the video. Sorry about all the mishaps. And until next time, take care.